believe they are.
A bombshell audit report has exposed massive financial mismanagement in Kenya's education sector. From ghost schools to billions lost in irregular disbursements, yet many schools continue to suffer underfundings. Appearing before the Education Committee of the National Assembly, Director of Audit Justice Okumu outlined the key issues including capitation anomalies, infrastructure fund mismanagement, and the flawed handling of education data systems.
The capitation model, therefore, is not equitable. There was notable under-allocation for the capitation budget, coupled with delays in requisition and release of exchequer to the schools.
The audit revealed that the current allocation per learner fails to account for the varying needs of schools. It also found discrepancies between NEMIS records and actual enrollment registers, raising concerns over the credibility of data used to allocate the funds.
Current capitation allocations per student for FDSC, that is free day secondary education, free day junior secondary education, free day primary education, and special needs education for the period under review amounted to Kenya shillings 22,244, 15,043, 1,420, and 57,974 respectively.
Overfunding was a key concern, with 354 secondary schools, 900 junior secondary schools, and 270 primary schools receiving a total of 3.7 billion Kenya shillings beyond what they were eligible for, with some schools receiving an excess in textbooks worth 90 million Kenya shillings. In addition, 14 schools received capitation funds totaling 16.7 million shillings despite not appearing in county education records. County directors of education were reportedly unaware of their existence. Moreover, 6 schools that had ceased operations received a total of over 800,000 in capitation, and an extra 13 schools with capitation totaling 11 million shillings had registered names which differed with the names captured in NEMIS. The audit also found that 65 schools listed only in NEMIS but failed to appear under the TSC, NEC and KEPSIA received capitation amounting to over 74 million shillings, while 34 schools that listed under NEMIS only received infrastructure grants totaling 61.5 million shillings. Concerns were raised about schools sharing tuition and operations bank account, a loophole that led to disbursement totaling 10.48 million Kenya shillings with no assurance that the money reached the intended institutions. Meanwhile, schools still continue to face underfunding shortages, with 334 secondary schools, 244 junior secondary schools, and 230 primary schools underfunded by 2.1 billion shillings. The report also revealed that some schools unlawfully withdrew or transferred money from tuition accounts in breach of ministry guidelines. In his final submission, Okumu urged MPs to tighten transparency in budget oversight. Committee Chair Tindi Mwale, supported by Honorable Dr. Ondo, demanded names and a full audit trail to trace how ghost schools were funded. Fatma Chidagaya, K24, Nairobi.